Yes. Yes. As I love to say. Yes. It's the guy, itsDjAnt, aka Fine Ass Tony with the motherfucking pony. You're damn right. Welcome to the Trend City Radio Top 40 Recap. Oh yeah. So let's just deep sea dive right into it. Coming in at number one. I know y'all love to switch up. We got Carrie Cleveland for the third time of the year. Carrie Cleveland has hit number one. Y'all have voted her number one. This is quite a miracle right here, man. This is a 81-year-old lady who is and her son. It's her son that is actually point guarding and promoting her music that she made like 60 years ago. Right? Like when she was like in her early 20s. And it's a fan base for a family. That just goes to show you that music never dies. Big ups to my man Cleveland, the whole East Oakland management movement. Big ups to Carrie Cleveland for doing her thing, man. 81 years old and still in the studio to this day. She is still going to the studio right now. Every weekend recording a new album. She's working on the new album that she is going to be presenting in the near future sometime in the summer. So big ups to Carrie Cleveland, man, and the whole East Oakland management team, man. That is just a divine energy that is just moving, and big ups to them. Yes, sir. Coming in at number two, we got All Aces with the hit single Done Did. This track was actually at number 5 last week. Jumped up a few of them things. Now holding it down at the number 2 position. Big ups to my mans, All Aces, doing this thing on the indie scene. I mean, he just on all kind of platforms right now, man. If you go to this page, he on all type of radio stations, doing all type of interviews. All Aces doing it big, man. He ain't on no sit down shit. You feel what I'm saying? This man is consistently working, consistently doing his thing. And that's why he at number 2 right now, man. Because the fans love him. Big ups to my man, All Aces, holding it down on Trend City Radio. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 3, we got Naked Bond's Dance Club with the hit single Funk Show. This track was actually at number 8 last week. Jumped up 5 of them things, holding it down at the number 3 position. Now in the top 3. Big ups to them because they still fairly new to Trend City Radio, man. Only been on the station for about 2 or 3 months. I was just checking out Naked Bond's Dance Club. I was just checking out they main Instagram page. And old dude, man, he was giving a little history on you know what I mean, on his career and how he was homeless and how, you know what I mean, he was homeless in Hollywood and he was, you know what I mean, he was surviving off music and that's a real tough journey. So big ups to them, man. Big ups to that journey and big ups to, you know what I mean, to just outliving it, man, and just outgrowing all the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? And making it on top now. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Naked Bond's Dance Club for doing their thing. Now holding it down at the top 3. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 4, we got Tesla Nay with the hit single Good Man. This track was actually at number 3 last week. Went back a spot, but still holding it down in that top 5 at number 4. Also a part of East Oakland management team. Big ups to Tesla Nay for doing her thing, man. Ever since she kind of collabed up with East Oakland management, she been doing her thing, man. Consistently in that top 10, and now pushing consistently in that top 5. Shout out to Tesla Nay. Maybe a number 1 in her future sooner than later. Yes, sir. That's the weed. But anyway, let's go. Coming at number 5, we got Apollo King 47 with the hit single Veneno. This track was actually at number 7 last week. Jumped up a few of them things, now holding it down in that top 5. Shout out to Apollo King, man. An Hispanic artist right here, man. He come through. He bring the English and the Hispanic. He just bring the combination and the vibes just be all in one. He'll just tear your ass up all in one track with English and Spanish, man. And the shit just be vibing, man. The shit just be vibing. You got to hear this track, man. It's real dope. Sound like a number one sooner than later as well. Shout out to Apollo King 47 for doing this thing, man. Been on Trans City Radio last few months. And him and his girl, man, they've been doing it, man. Promoting real heavy. Promotion game real heavy. Yes, sir. Coming at number 6, we got my man's itsDjAnt with his single Mr. Nobody. This track was actually at number 10 last week. Jumped up a few of them things. Now holding it down at the number 6 position. Shout out to my man itsDjAnt for doing this thing. He had 2 singles on Trend City Radio that was currently charting at the moment. And itsDjAnt, man, this is his highest ranking to date, number 6. This is big right here. This is big for my man's itsDjAnt, man. Number 6, man. He gonna be going number 1 pretty soon. It seemed like the crowd's starting to feel him, and he's starting to catch on. He's starting to catch a wave. Shout out my man itsDjAnt for doing this thing. Yes, sir. Coming at number 7, we got itsDjAnt all the way from New York with his single TikTok. This track was actually at number 9 last week. Jumped up a few of them things, holding it down at the number 7 position. itsDjAnt, man. I think she had another performance that she tore up just this past weekend, man. You got to check out itsDjAnt, man. If you check out her Instagram, she always performing every other week, man. She be having some classic performances. I think she got a tour coming up this summer, and y'all don't want to miss out, man. Make sure y'all follow her Instagram because she always doing it big. Shout out to itsDjAnt, holding it down all the way from New York and consistently in this top 10. Big ups to her. I don't know how she do it, but she doing it, man. Big ups to her. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 8, we got my man's J Raw with hit single Dark Side. This track was actually at number 13 last week. Now we holding it down at number 8. Jumped up 5 of them things. Big ups to my man J Raw, because he holding it down all the way from Hawaii. My nigga coming straight from Hawaii and knocking out great music, bro. His boy used to be on Trend City Radio a few months ago, and I think that's how J Raw ended up finding out about Trend City, and then he ended up hopping on board. And it seems like he been doing this thing since he been hopping on. Dark Side been on Trend City Radio for the past 2 months, 2.5 months, I should say, and this is the highest ranking to date in the top 10, holding it down at the number 8 position. It didn't take him too long to get up here, because most artists it take about 4 or 5 months before they consistently chart that top 10. And he did it in about half the time. He about two months, 2.5 in, and J Raw he climbing up, and he should be in that top 5 pretty soon. Big ups to my man J Raw holding it down all the way from Hawaii. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 9, we got my man Sonny Cole with his single I Don't Join That Church. This track was actually at number 18 last week. Now it's at number 9. Straight from East Oakland management team as well. They got a few singles. East Oakland management team, they got about 3-4 of them joints in that top 10, man. East Oakland management be doing it. Sonny Cole, he be doing it. I think he already 2-3 number ones in as far as this year. So you already know he gonna be doing it. He was 6-7 number ones in last year, one of the top artists on Trend City Radio last year, and he's doing the same thing this year. It looks like he's having an excellent start. Shout out my man Sonny Cole. You already know he was gonna come and he was gonna do his thing, man. And he dropping new single after new single every 2 months, and they chart, man. They chart. Y'all love it. Y'all love it. We gonna spin it. Yes, sir. Coming out number 10, we got my man's Too Real with his single Picture Perfect. This track was actually at number 14 last week. Now it's holding it down at number 10. Shout out my man's Too Real for jumping right back in that top 10 My man's Too Real doing this thing, man. Doing this thing, man. And yeah, Too Real been on Trend City Radio. Cypher League Season 1, Final 4 artist. Too Real been all over Trend City Radio, man. He ain't going nowhere no time soon. And I see that's why y'all keep voting him in that top 10. And that is the top 10 of the top 40 countdown. It's the guy, DJ Ant. And make sure y'all tune in every Friday on the hour. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what hour because it be random times. But hey, we here every Friday, motherfucker. Tune in. I'm out.